Obahima onyame bo ade nyina wieye no ne sum ekata se ne atwere no ka no o se no ka se enye han ne ye han enti symbolically se wuyi literal meaning no kra free ono mo a ade a eye han no ebo nipa enipa kra to no adwene eyesum a emwawo ena baifo ne abonsamfo akromfo kra yesum no mo ye niema eni nti twedi ampon no ankasa adebo mfiti ase no ka se enye han na yede na John Mahama de waye na dwen se nyame de wo kame ne wonya dwen onyame ka se enye han me John Mahama me se Ganafo enye sum enye dum adai you don't understand it
basa nyo na ka se enye sum
enye no mo de abase yes that kroka yes so that kroka eye kafuofo that kroka eye kafuofo
ba wo ti se ja to akosombo
nyabotre na mbekirikire mu nyabotre hwe krate kutami wo mo ahonsam o o hwe NDC manifesto year 2008 and so am keka fa ho ni nema mebrebe am keka fa ho mami nkotu bi ncheo we will address systematically the bottlenecks in production and transmission of power and bring to an end the problem of infrequent power supply by the end of 2013 no am ba ye ni nyina 2012 no de emu ho ko nyina ye da sumu a wani tua John Mahama onu anka se wo de numbers nka ho NDC manifesto 2012 p52 uwie ye no yensan tie o hawa edi ba o mai so adwadie ene ampuntu isefo edi ni nyina ba na brentimi nya daage enka samre no emma Dr. Kwabena Donkwa no ye energy minister o ka say power minister oba resign after a year went into resigning tie ba mi nya so emra his excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ka tom say dia mu ye nyina no ye sika mu ntimi nto empower ntra na nye da yi dodo a mo betumi generate the same capacity abetuma generate we say eventually Miami near you the say John Jinapo was it Dumsor frankly money is a challenge okoka say we say Joy FM no enanchen emra wo mo free akonya so no na yewra ye ofusu ampofo Ghana Web 2nd March 2017 by so Ghana for antunu a enka Dumsor nkoso ano tio mo ye tram fie na nyina afa de koduru ba bi ensem a yewra mama no o ka kire yen epa ni say blame God for Dumsor okay GhanaWeb.com Wednesday 31st October 2012 eduru ba bi Peace FM online.com 20th February 2015 blame mobile phones for Dumsor. Instead of finding solution, he was rather talking about the problem. Edru baby modernghana.com and also Mama blamed Dumsor on TV sex. He can say membrebe. Eja use wo ye nema basa. Ena Ghana for si debi. Yedijo ani dia so anu antimi dia akọ. Akọ fie no. Ni enim se bia okosua bibi. Enwa jinsakra. Na sabre wo ayi power. Na mini adonjinapo even wache ja ko ba ya won transe na mini sori na soro besi akasa wa hyenkom enrafi ya beta sumu ya mi adom wache ja ko di twai afa de kodru ba bie no na chese foremost expert in the energy say na kasanko na ne yonko ni di ne ho yawo adi ba ye no fe no be kasa bosume ne bosume mienu ye to abawie ye after 4 months no ekro ni nyina no ye dida sumu a ye ba bronya no na so take kakra ye di bronya wie ya sa ko fata ade ahye e ba foforo be 2 months ni o say ejo gina poko gina parliament obi ho kire no a on fa ECG na how many times ni panisi campo ese no akọ ECG e no mdidi agora but the ma de ya ni say I remember ebra John Mahama ye da sumu no e 2012 2016 no was say we should pay more so the bit my enjoy ya boy home pim mo increase no afede de da sumu more ni da sumu more na koye tan kra ebio no asa akoye oba ye di levy Dumsor levy for ye sika ma ye ne na me kotwa yi na yi na se me what me atwam tweti akra mo di ufam pieto ka ho for ye wan see the maye obu ya bra yesu wa yire ya no I can tell you one thing. And that is certain and it's known to everybody. John Mahama ba no obey no. Wo tua Ghana fo entua hima se ne control fi ko tua trophy. Since 2016 olusu ye wodi ani breast wo punish yen.
Oh how?
That is number 1.
No, we are not there.
Ah, na ye den na almost 1.5 years. Sanya sa na tie dia. Eye den wo bitime dwene 21st century bi co space. Obitime dwene say me the ambulance close to 400 back. Oba ya ase abobo ya na emfa pinfo ntum. Enya boni no di tua eka. So obitime dwene free SHS say ye mo abodran na obi o wa sumura. Obi o wa jofia. Obi o wa no awo sabulungu. Obetimi akọ free SHS na ba ya na obo pad ball na ni oni total pass no bo se ball on ko eye nko boy
basa no so ya de hia de
ahu ya de ni sen
ye mo fa ni so
ani sa no kan ye de anka de hia pa ni so o kan se obesi eja 9 ama school o ga na nyina NDC manifesto kan no kra ye mo se dem kra ni nti otimi ye pad in any case pad no ba hima
on try ni yes ni nwie yo
oh that be
because what to me ye
mama no man sem no kira ne so anu masem so hwe kwa ye ni mebre won sem na entangle wo afere na ye training teachers we o ma haruna drusu onimanyafo ba parliament sem fa 65,000 afere mo 7,000 na wo kasa osian media menye se akufu ado a ebeduru abato so ofa nipa oye boni aye na number ya 2017 one since 2012 ni yam fa no ofa obia enti so the same measurement to standard nobody a emre baby oni yam fa ma no say 1 year twam ko 2 years and it is a ben election it is oye bibia no a pe dia wo ka tira kufu ado no yam so agina so say election ti na obe ya na ekwamudi ye bebrebe ya sika ye hyeda ye firi o mai mo eho kire ye no ye betro ba na mo di bebu kwamu ana koko apiafo ende no chese supo ehini wo mo ya betro ba na mbatumu ana onu no no asem no but I thought say yes we a communication person obi a communication person bia no otu ana wo kasem sasema mekan how is it going to be received and how is it going to be taken etu onu an kasa no wabona bra ne hu etu oba hima me no ya dwene say so onya ni mfie nan na ebo measurement ade to say kufu ado election time no and we are also right to go by that oba hima hwe we now the uncle tie dia because me ko sisi dia 24-hour market on say hey na meka market abesie no also say 24-hour eso so nka comfort le muso na kokko de yi 24-hour yi etu anwumra 5 o'clock na Jubilee House mapon na nka montra on hyase ho no mai 24-hour economy nka ba ye na utua despot or say zoom lion ne crofo ka na nka na ju no mu yi bola oman ya wo se 24-hour ade tia wonam no se oni sika topu egu kam bia e bola kankan pa na odika achi 24-hour economy and I thought say charity begins at home 24-hour economy na me free say NDC for party office and ka be ko na dwiri nyina na keripagu and na me kotwa mu na dwuma say 12 say me kochia omo me ko ya totum and am so man timi amfa yi anye yi enti deception no do so ba hima na nkane asemi o de wa be ye bida eya ogu won mase industry se gu ye obe bia sebe enkwada nyanka gu no so ani kunawu na obe kuta deep freezer ya wode ya ice kenke wode ton yi kakra enda no oba na mugu na djuma mo ye sa me kan na dam ko akufu ado o ze se o kai kufu a o be kai health insurance o kai akufu ado o be kai free SHS o kai your mama o be kai Dumsor and abamu no His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Alhaji Salamu alayhi also asma what can was he's coming again as if the damage he caused wasn't enough. Domuka you prophetic message about the damage he caused previously no nko ba sabre we say nka be ye but medikia kase or panishi and throw lusu 20 you know na second we no eye to so no say we no de me kwa me mabi we ka no kwantia ti me fuma fa Ghana gold nyina me nua no monchamfa montuto plane monfa we abusian chamfa and escrow the boss anyuna na abusia mu ncheni na me nko wi abo me na
I'm pretty sure pastor during that time anankomudie kotoa no mo ka say mo party aban abusian chamfa I'm sure say you were not happy about it.
Oh wabahima should not say well no mo asem so ne na bebu abo mama nche sa asem we ya omo kan da bi nyabotre esi pai me kai say rolling style me ba o rolling style ni busian ni susodi so open you kaya okodi boni wa America na bem ye fa Ghana for 8 and ye this sai Ghana MPP afa anye yi o Kofo betra so say pe Kwame Adokofo he was an MP before his brother became president JH Mensa na konta now in Kruma time kra no appointment no dey politics o ti ase then what trom say Akufo Addo bai ya nhwe atacha ni busuani enso yi ni firim etu betimi akabedi atu gabi no nka ho no atimi aka oforiata se sa no mo ka no dia ma me nkyerɛw me de metumira no ma kyerɛ si a metu ni so hwɛ o hwɛ ye chief justice Bafo Money on the chief justice na ne yere on so Patricia Bafo Money director general prison service o hwɛ professor Joshua Alabi I respect him so much what oye board chair Ghana Commercial Bank won sem obeti o de oba bia na onuanu gu banks ba ku egu merchant bank we si egu Ghana Commercial o de obeti sem eno na nchen na yire on na UMAT oye cancer na ne ba on so eka deputy Merifel o ye fifi kwete o general secretary na yire na da CBG bank na me fi NDC form ko CBG ya ba ya ye hunu se ya banks iguo no yankika mbom yenye no mudi ateme ba ya general secretary yire eno ye pani ho MD atu forcing finance minister ne brother sort yase the close friend ye atu forcing
the close friend and answer the brother
the close friend the brother so come meba Raymond Akwa on the technical advisor minister of finance ne don ko pa no yansha president John Dramani Mahama meba ba hima meba president John Dramani Mahama Joyce Bauer ni busuani pa nyenchen we presidential yi ni cousin no ye John Sharif Bauer also ye MD State Housing brother of Joyce Bauer it's Mama cousin Alhaji Wudu Muftari was CSC on a gold chair saying husband of Joyce Bauer Mutari Boche CSA Clara Bauer Arthur CEO of Jeps sister of Joyce Bauer
okay
Samuel O Arthur MD GMPC Esploku brother of John Mama Callistus Mama executive secretary Mama's cousin Alhaji Rashid Bauer Rock Company sole buyer of Ghana's gold to Gold Board Odia no to China Rain Steven Nelson deputy CEO Ghana Gas husband to Justina Nelson CEO Minerals Income Investment Fund Mikrono no entini nyina okikabo mu a list no eyi sanu abofo ni dobedi adu tra ko hu ye memeti ametia ise oba sabe ye busua etu fi se nyame adom na his excellency aba yewra baomia na bia me nua no mo ba ye ekwa ne mo ni nyame nkwa ni ade no oba ngwa me bibi enti se sanke ekoso now we have been doing it over the years so they should have taken the kill out of that and mo refi ye they made cattle out of that see attack chronism so nkra mpokra dia and ye betumi abo Sam George din Sami Jamfi din ye babo Samboku Jeto din ye babo Akando din because NDC mo no me I will not sit here to say wo mu nyina na NDC wo ye dia obenya papa wo mu a expect they don't japoye wo mo expect wo mo mama hihye wo bo wo and so chronism na wo ka ho asem efe ye nneli Akufo Addo no enye da beto bo twafra na mpafi besi wo me san ba so dia besi ese ya enkani asemi ansan ye be fro ni akra ye or say machines over 12,000 and now no fear am some koto 2,000 they hold that no won find your juma and it won't no be you for
here for order that transformers ni be on
transform yet you can 12,000 you can check it
but who na say be you so we
yeah you
still like
transformer 2,500 monfa ayi akrobeto ayi wontimi wontimi enye kasa obia ni akatra se ene ba generation capacity enkwa ye den ye den sami aduma ko ba fi me se me nka card anam yakowo enti so ma me car be 100 kura no enkwa ye den driver ni ho ade se mfa trotro so ti ase eni ntinye wo so mo ye no mo nye na de ten de enkohwe a obia wo no sebe wodi kamafo eni yakowo use as a scapegoat say on kwatena fi na wo John Mama kuro ya ba ye 2012-2016 three places ne jakoto mu ade wo jamra ene o Yesu Kristo ni enim so oba oja di nanim hia de na de oba de oja so enim hia de
no na de
na we say no ye ko ka chen so no bom obra don jina poti wono wo crony no ayi o dey say o doba no no mo di sector ayi na on kan hwe nchen ya
sector ayi na di jana kokoto wo
o say
sector minister on di jana kokoto
so pani na ono so da no on di jakoto ho
nka so on
ya ju ani mo enra me ti send this for the social media ni ade they start that is why they take their decision monyi we ya di Argentina wote wono na the ref is a business Professor Mills time kwakwa anyi do wanyi ayi Kumase ECG boss no magina di wante wasem omusuban it's typical of them aduma de ade amawo baby ade bedru ye no you don't have any complaint we ja wo ma na mo time enquire dey ye dey ye di ja de ade aso fix it na Ghana
no kure wo mu ne say nneema say no technological advancement here no many machines some get obsoleted ebi owa na asay ebi owa na transformers say replace one ye ntimi nyina transformer ba ko so afibo ye replacing so a kanea no entimi nyina so a me enyi transformer mfa ba ko nhye eye dan ya ye bedum ne ye de bi asisi no kura trodo e wo ho ne say ye nyina ye hu say agya ahye akosombo bebia ahye no eye the heart of where we get electricity movement free ho adeba no kura trodo e da ho no hu bi minsumi hu bi yesusu se enuama saa no ebi wo ho a na ye hwe han ema ne baaye eninti no esese ye hwehwe mu se ade yi eye den na ade we ko ye sei na we ba ye sei ya hwehwe mu ne agya ne saa tra saa keke a ebi wo ho a ayi obia wa ye hwe han a wanye na dwuma ye nti na baaye be ye den ne atwi saa nipa na so na afoforo nso ankosua bi na oman afa ne ntima pefra eninti no pani a wodi enim ya ade we ye asie no tranchen ni anya hwehwemu hwe se so obi na anya na dwuma yi ana no metra na wo bom gbegbe na ade we wo monsam ma gina po abofra keto a wo ye na dwuma so ani se yie na wo monsam ma no na emom no wa betra na ehoro no menua abeye den no man ayeyie abeye den no nipa ya ade a watimi agye atuma take responsibility for whatever the person might have done. Look, mekai British Parliament papa bia no yemra hye bedwani na aseso obeyi nsam anu wo Britain Parliament na or you late 5 minutes wo beduru ye no or resign ye say on your minister biun for that sector Ghana hano enke oba senko aba ntempo dodo wo bia ye bribia no afa ne ho adi no okosa keke. Nobody is taking responsibility. Nobody is being held accountable for whatever happens. Nobody. Inti ye nnuama saa keke ya edin sensa so a enye no ana de bro man abeye den na nchirema ebe ebe sua biri pepepe hu no se ye de bre ma wo a esese saa de bre no wo hwe so yie na wone ye wo wase no wo ma ye adwuma yie menkan se obi aye bone nanso se won hwehwe nnuama mu a be den wo hu se ha na to sin wana ada na adwuma so a wansori anya nti a ade we yi ba ye ni etimi asiesie se yanye saa de no a no man ye ko ne sen ni
because we need other reasons to rely on and no na in difficult to say it may result to this moving forward who say we need to do more as a BBC ba so
one shot baby a men person mekono na wonsem bisa no ama makoho menu yaba saadwene fefefe a wode ba ye woni abetra ha ye dede kakasa kenyina no woni abetra ba mu 8 years o bisa se capacity ya didi nkania ba no how many megawatts did they act to whatever they came to meet? Plant for fair His Excellency Mahama, a year gas plant at WCCA, and in Myanmar, now one year excess capacity. So a case potokasem, a case excess capacity. Tressa one dia ye here no. Yenya sa one dina manabroso. Inti wo and one dia a bia cake chiri. And no mpono ni e das Dumsor mu. And no mpono ni e dem. Enti she share ben the 1 year yentia. And then ye ba ye no so market transfer about 12,000 abegu ho. Then you begu ho na so nka na. Ana mwanyi dada no mo anhihye foforo na mo claim za mo kotoba ye. Why am ho kono ngoka ya de mu nsoa. Wo bi ba no osanso a dede awurade wo de abomitrimo ayesi o yanyam dan. Sa mamuo no sa sa na hwehan ne ebekoso aya. Ene politicians se sa ne ebekoso aboya dapa o. Mesremo nukura wo ho ne se Ghana man asama eba ne se yenua John Jinapon ne Richard John o yemia menua edwuma woni ye wo energy sector no ebra adwene ne ntiase so His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na so wo mubo wo chide dom na ama yenya Dumsor ebio nukura wo mu so nsa odi mfidi ye edwuma ye denya bi besei ama wayi bi efiri hodi bi abehya na wo ye ne sanso a ye denya ankane ano ho beto shima kakra enche ewrade behu ya mmobo enuama be yeye woni empe Ghana yie no yenim won wo betena so 8 years ye wo ye no ye hunu ye enye wo mo ne ye hwe wo mo ani ye so ni aye bi nemo Ghana ni a ne ho beto no no anya ankane adi na dwuma no eno ne ye ho hyehyeye ebegeye ebesi ye yie no man be fa ne ntima pefra His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ewo man ho adwene papa na ne oba ye na dede ya ma obi adwuma ya ma obi adwuma ene nyina afa nkane na ya so ayedum no e fa ho ban
hu ne so ese omode schedule so ba na ye da ye ho so area has say like a table
now papa na odi abai kasa we ni mu bi ne pese yetie adwene kire papa na odi abai okay and then ye adwuma wa ha adwuma na ye wa ha no nti eba 1 year e wa ha nyina no ebia modie no beko off aho ni ye mu adwuma na amamo na afei mo nso ochena mo nso modie e baba ba ya ne sei ai aye adwene papa na odi aba no eninti me fi sese saa kasa no koso nso ankaye
okay
what you say
mate
eninti no nye 1 year epese yenku no yensai no ne yentie won ebreso asese 1 year adwene Ghana ho papa ane yetie won na kasei emfa mpuntum no man bia
okay mate me da se ba
you don't want anybody to take responsibility
me bo ro kwani na ta say ya wa unsen komo ya yebo wedi kan bo ho asan eba forestry for so ensema kan fa ho and na obetna se a chenti me so mama mo tewu na yenti forestry ni ko na yenko ya da nti who be kasa for forestry who and say oh yeah rebata
oh you dey baby and dey be to be impoyim ene bondi okosias of video that
into the member forestry commission
o seminary school that
alright no bondi one panel by because the last time I buy here this guy they be mama come say me anya wo wasam na meka say the wo chia ye chia wo wife and they wan chia o
no so
and wan chia enti chia no dey also
aye kasa no ya sha ase ansa me ba ya
enti na
am nipa bebre o ase chia
okay enti
oba me am yere do be na so yo ba sima obi aso nem se me to me yere se de Awurade Yesu Kristo no enti
o do Yesu so to me do yere
then sanity me chia me yere friend Mama Gloria
okay
me ho ofese
When you dasi
na me kai na dia na tie fi
you last best me be twato and this is so many na te say akwada ya se no rotten child omusumano no eniema a ekoso Ghana 40 bia ye fam nyuma ego abetna ha and just a sanctimonious character and I say in your pen o call seminary school da be wo na me no wisia any deda na we fidie kira bo ani sonko ejana ni sonko yamra substantive issue. He lives in a glass house and he's throwing stones. Oba ya wose ma deviate. No one nim baby on listening. A problem is this if you don't baby or mobile no. I'll fed the okwa say
right I don't want to be there.
Oh, Debbie soon me buy soon me buy. So Debbie so case oba obon Debbie. Oh na Obama. Sanya na oka Ghana for Dumsor. Oba na na dia na mu ye tie mami chiro. Mami chiro. Eniema Akufuado
Manyofo
meba eniema Akufuado eye no energy sector NDC in 20 years nye the only thing am be ye ya ni say take or pay e na mokoye no kra ya mfanya nsani nyamisuo no man wodo a ke boka enu no how akaba ko beto so no e dia na momatimi aye bondi eye na dia sam na bro so na e na jonjina padwuma wo bo unsuro nyame adwuma be na jonjina pa bo. Here is a man that all can say obi aye boni dia yen sacrifice no ade no so pride profanity and na sector minister ndo otewo said ya wo kan enye selective ayi na wo ye dia sector minister na nkasa tewo e na koso ma ehye ye no enye be sabosumi be se nan ya ye dasu mu eye nrati ya ne hye ye eni nti de ono ye overall yi no se enye ni mfua onu nya atwom eni musu enti na mo ba nyame no nyame ho ya ye den no ote ya sete bia Ghana fo fam yi no yammo yensam famma mo really na minia owura fin sima mo kan no parliament yani we are being mean and charitable say ya bin si ekobi sa no e bia nhwa obi abefa ne nyama dwane ene ote ya o kan we adwuma be pa na be 1.5 years just mention one issue yen yatai enyema kakre si ye no o busa yen say 12,000 no problem 12,000 generators is a toy no owura fisa na poba abonche be catch say ye fix it and pass the agusu ade fix it but governance is continuity into what better na wo to aso a enya fei e na wo better in the case MPP yam fancy anya hwimpo ba me de manu su chiri sumi na so adwuma de mu nim se monto yen se anya hwe kura na so betimi a oban ma se ne o situe na ukunu ne me na fe de ye ya no bondi se de ne kasa de na de wasakre oba me na me waru ukunu timi hwe no do kwatena fie na de chena ma na akoma no o catch you say na ukunu kan de kura no ma o say does it make sense? Ghana for their very discerning Dumsor ya yetimu yi no any tibie egwo mu a na wotu anu mu a say you see nothing evil and the juma omobo and that is typical of NDC. The party party omo kan say ye be see women's bank akosi say ko afiafo ye ko yani
mo ye juma solve problem wo ho no nyina
no na dia say so America ko betuma solve problem nyina enu ntin ye solve ko duru ba bie no
say do see kan say mo ye juma
na say me kan say me kan say there be wo ba ye no continuity mo dia kwa the ma say your opportunity say obia 1 cedi ye gien entin kasam kwa de kamuni hawo and I know that Kenya MPP bu ade ni Israel no e ba ne sa ye di ayi beba sesei mo ya ba e kwa bosomi na ne num mo mfa ye ho hwe na ne wa betna di Ghana fo atem say o mo badwuma amidst darkness you are saying so mo badwuma ebra Ghana fo mo tiri wo mo no o si dollar ko fom ebra kokwa akwafo esu no o si 25 ayi no kwa esu chen 3,100 and that is speaker of you by their fruits you shall know them mo bo musu ne mo ban nyina sa Ghana fo na say mo kasa mo different on bia mo de kasa de kire onia o man no aye kire no se bia o tia na o strategy ni se men kama men ye no bokodi a Bible si Jerusalem timin kama no ntum papa so pa ma so enye mo de ntra asem ye yontra wo de wo nta nkodwom ba me wie ya beto me makola beto me kantamanto so wo beto nkrofo wo ben wo ma ye so pinche nunuma na ati me yi e wo pinche nunuma na ati me kankan so wo ben nkrofo no wo mu ko wo musu a oni a wo sha white metra ha e ma fe na dokodoko se mo akinka wo what you say again asma na wo kanu do you know the meaning of chronism men kasa ne brothers so just ba wa mo de me manipa 16 and so na chronis na me kan ye no some judge
okay
no what did I say
oh the by substantive issue
the substantive issue made the pastor obama me say tie wo mo nsaka bibia na sei other say John wa ma forestry ho say jo free mu obi fufu ama ho eye de na mo ba ye musu ne mo ban ya ye ba ye de sojafo ko ye no galamsey fo hu se sojafo ba na omu dwane ene mo ankasa enkawe mo ankasa takwa mo nkrofo you have emboldened them e fight ya sojafo na forestry de obeye de enti musu ne mo ban ya mudidu o man anim yammo no yempra no ne ade no ena e kofa sa ne manaba enti na smart as ye nyina dia no betum say they should be well equipped mo sesa musumai ye biju ane dia so ena preto no eni obie wo mudede no mo ye twam but ena dia jamo mo so it's not forestry call our security is under siege enyama nye your security from one sector abeka so die otakodu ado in America almost all the sectors are under siege you know the via na maye mo ti say obronsam no copy the intro mo so obronsam tietie mo anka ha wani eti yo o kasa boko ti say menu abondi oh aduaba wei eda obedi wani beti ebi no ye mo praga na fo abetra no pe ka so di su dira da bresu okosu ye no o say ko betra say Ghana fo ye dimunya say su no na betra na say the bonsam ru a edi intro ena nyankopon asmo kan ye no ena da duaba no le si Jerusalem ntimi nkama no ntum edan this beye papa no me ba me ni be kofom bible si ye no do ho boni ye no do ho samu ntwa sapadia e no do ho ye be koso akasa I'm a communication expert I know when to calm down I know when to raise my voice and this is a caution I'm giving Philippic speech anything no forestry what the any ade Philippic speech you can just look it up what I said demonstrate no ma Philippic speech no enya so abegina ho ena say na adwuma hey
introducing said the CEO no kasa omu hia
oh yes obaima bambodie me kwaye me kombi makokwaye makohunu ba bia yakum osono makokwaye makohunu osono se wo mu dwane da enti sanya wo mu security kura no a they need it I'll see it me bua wo mu forestry for
kuma ye ku wo mu no do mu de abaga say for ku wo mu because omu chire mo so mu use sophisticated ammunition
oh now the ref can actually be am I right
yeah can
now say yeah was see enkrofo a underban we say ye do omu fufu amamwan so eba e di tu okuta wo mu ehu can actually go under NDC mimi awonim eti sa wo yes ade ma we now party leaders sorry ni ekutatu a you are emboldening them a replaying effect enti ye kan the bastards of you guys I only sit here and say at the MPP time maybe I incident but you share the level the magnitude and in the America ni yetimi cancer things have fallen not even are falling they are falling apart and then so mon transaction be o kasa ye nyina samina mwa ban mu a enye ma ye nyina no matwera gu mebrebe ye be wi amabo ba tro ye be se no entinka wo ban mu ban you should have been well equipped oh ya ye we ye be we o wie ye no say by the fireside nkomo no bobo ya ye we say
okay
na de mi avandi o kasa boko fifo praso abrat o kasa boko wo ye nka no ntumo hey na kromfo ba no akwachi na fuo mo be bi na no kromfo ba akwachi no atwa abode ohu anane ne wafo ebi na atom say enema mo kan ni 8 years no atropa bonsam kra betwa pruse mu kan en atomo and then better and then you are quantificating you are rationalizing you are blaming nyame tisru
okay so the makano ewa kwani na minimum say would be e be come one about
nnya ba me da se say wasama makwanya me de me guso e kan say babia tisisi ya no bibia wo man mu abe ma o man tumpon obroni efe 3 thematic area a friend no energy security economic security and national security identity in America sa anima we if you say so ni energy a untimi o economy na entimi nya bibia ana energy ne so security na ma economic ne so eko aye ade ba ko a me first person aban edi nani ekoso ai hia ne se wo hwe bibi ti se Ghana ha ene Africa ni wiase nyina yo enema bi a ema oman ho ha ne kakra wo se fuel ne ko esoro no ama enema emu ai din ye if you say ye ni sa capacity ni sa scanner ye de to sa fango no
na se sia no ade ba kwa ye betimi aye asoman eni say bibi ti say vehicles car obroni say EV electric vehicles aba esese ye di eni ko the whole Africa Ghana na toso fourth use electric vehicles but me feel say by next time okoto bus biemu a instead of sa best koso ato sa fuel buses no emwa so to
electric channel to
electric vehicles if you say me electric vehicle me wo ha say me free aha akra
me so mo ora ko me ka
come on
wa form body body awoye no we
electric vehicles no me feel say aban man ani nko say aban epese ebi ne ho ha na ewo sikasem a bebi ti say ECG some cars no more than half say electric vehicles if you say more electric vehicle bi a cover 520 kilometers and say na be charge ya wa charge sa car ni say me free ha na me kokeda bitimi de kokede esa e de ba me charge me ni be 300 cedis a me de ko eba the only thing na electric vehicles na penny say be a flooding now confirm because batteries in wo mu no nti me feel say aban enfa enye ne priority say most institutions no should get electric vehicles now reduce the way you rely on fuel because fuel no say no ama ewiase nyina aye basa afen so ohwe babia ewiase kwa obroni say energy mix ye hu say uyi hydro na akosombo na yensu akeka nyina because of mining ni ade nti yentimi nya sa capacity na ebetimi aye ama electricity bebre nti ye mini grids be me mai kakra megawatts kakra ebetimi e de akonsole nu ye me ani nko ho ni emfa saa de nso enya adwuma ebenya mini grids ye de ba be so and afen so ohwe te se buia one of the biggest solar panels of Africa it's a floating one. You will be Kalu Agben, former Speaker of Parliament ni Krum and any other place Shaima near there. And no come about 200 megawatts. I think say no idea a bois emaye isika semsiko echo down. Now the final thing na see Ghana for you may any break near dream in future and say because see bibia near planning into long term there be a plan near the mechanism a short term solution but you need long term solution if you say so person energy a course so now dream into future as I say ye bold near dream obroni say nuclear no say no and your first now you can say nuclear na fuel na woman for bomb ni atomic bomb ni ade they say omo nuclear omo refine na betimi ama sebe aba purpose ni electricity generation we hear ha Egypt any Russians assigning about $30 billion nuclear facility Alexandria who call Egypt sa nuclear no so mu wi a ebema 10% of electricity all North Africa. Sa enyoman nese timedwon. Eno kwa be my about 4,800 megawatts. No a power about 20 million household. Ghana no real population now almost 35 million, between 30 to 35 million. And to see timi here side nyoma we nyina e be ma ye ho. Ye wa asesi no. Hungry and so the Russians no asset up almost building about $12 billion European nuclear or Hungary. And they say no sure that's the way we are going because basa mini fuel ni area and you sustainable you need size scan we hear taxes here jeje na say we di ni na akoto fanwa we dey nya bi asi hospitals we dey nya bi aya kwan we dey nya bi nti enu na say yetimi ye bold the only thing they say the political impact only say Americans, I buy nuclear and I buy say politics. Are you going to go to the Americans and now they call Russians, or they call Chinese, and now they call the Europeans? I know there are things that the establishment, better not no matter, because that is the way to go. And the nuclear, so the a year woman say, so when the nuclear now, and also the prices stable because since the more prices echo higher. The bia near to Kanyam and Mamma for which as we speak, Ceciano. So open Ghana, that's all per se, Uto Ebia, electricity, DO Juma, for industry near day. Yet on 0.16, that's 0.16 pesos in dollars, pence. We the same thing now. Oko China is about between 0.5 and 7 pence. Until here, Obia person or producer or professor or they call the China, Vietnam near. Yes, so cost of production. Yes, you per se amount for near Juma. Until I see a reduce no. And I buy a petrol sector and so on. Who is a see a petrol sector now? Amount for since I started years here to petrol. They say all my investors in the baby air shift to call Ghana and near that because Ghana has become expensive. Until be then you pay about your royalties, Now your system may so expensive. I be my mouth for a movie call other place. Go Africa, because I'm off for be a movie from Ghana to Africa because it's cheaper. And at the aim of every producer is to maximize profit. It is a see and say that's a future a bit higher because by 2030 that's a 1,200 megawatts now. A bar budget musi a per se a year near the Buana. You start here because first quarter are 2026, your second quarter. So you start here and who you must see on by 2030. The Dumsor never ban to me so. Okay. And personally, I'm passionate about it. Me street lights, idea, me need you pa. So see how her street lights are all Ghana. We as a street lights, and for in charge. So said. Who is the energy ministry? Ghana highways because he street lights. And now say ECG. To see how we saw all these entities are. Who some say street lights are in all Ghana. Will be a new number no. And as I say, motorway na say street lights were. Why they in charge? Until Duma no. Ghana is dark because of Sanu Manuel. I think the government should focus on this particular areas.
But street light, I think that we can make solar, street lights, and we can make it independent on, electricity and now Bibisa. I remember Pastor Greater Accra Regional Minister, time on share Nejumas, and yes. The tone wants to say, Greater Accra, If we actually don't no complaining, say, oh my, you need pada seni. Attitude and so contributed to that.
Yes, because the only street light who say Juma offer Bema Camp so I give Bema Camp Bema Camp I think so. Another thing is now first ufa IGP sa ho ni lane no to say police headquarters let's realize former IGP who say street lights ni na ya juma say it's not working from GBC they see police headquarters na dum na sa pa ho and a fire service one so aye bi nya pa ho all street lights are not working and I think say a deliberate thing I see it to me because I quite remember say government can say better company purely for street lights.
Okay, Patrano see
yeah, intimate emma until say abiding a new course animal because street lights emma chrono echo from chrome emma said you be person do bonia nina until idea as I say it me my nico now as I may see from no yema nuclear nenya idea in here luckily for us in Ghana your maya your encrofo your expertise was hard no first na oti nuclear face e be bombe e ma sabe kunipa bebre but say hard in any obiam and now hwe oman nyina me fa Africa da bia odro African map na kuro I develop you say agitum say develop South Africa omo na nuclear until say Egypt for I started so omo ye bi Morocco for I started so omo ye bi then na Ghana the gateway to West Africa until SSC me ani ko ho near ye short term resource no near doing long term solution.
Okay. Honorable Vondi Mame Ember Forestry Commission as CEO and they to just say said the field officers no yesi ku omo no ade a enyi nyan pa nti ebe ya aban nti memboa na wo mo ammunitions a wo mo be use no mo so nya sophisticated ones a wo mo be protect wo mo is illegal miners ne wo mo to ye timber wo mo fa kwamboni so etwa ne ade wo mo nyu wo mo koye na kasakasa kakra bape no mo to no mo ko ma na no memende ya na eye abante ba ko Rafael ganyo wo mo kwa ko pene krabe ni nyina eye sa illegal activities e course wo mo abonito ekono no nti na de ode atujan.
Well, my condolence to the family. Our marshal my this year. Radinfa Gambo, the crimes.
You okay?
I'm very okay.
So why
Now, I think that security issues are issues that borders in all sectors. And yeah, Forestry Commission, our forestry reserves, no, no cressa illegal activities are say bebre. Radia domia baye 7 preduasa. I just will be a 1 pen no correct. Ejuma Kofi Ama Bua no Minister for Land and Natural Resources. No we are trying to reclaim all the forest areas, reserves, forest reserves, we are trying to reclaim all of them. Na yedwe nua say the bay forest besan so afan into my friends. Yeah, try say you be yi one year ebubu kwaye na egu ho say wo mo ye galamsey to go den nyina na free.
Mo twaye nua no so.
Nua no so there are illegal, chainsaw operators war forest no matwetwa nua no. Na wa here a obi kuta sa chainsaw.
Na wo kita dua e ba.
Dua say wo kona woni no akọ. Nya wo kra na wo de etu chacha no. Obetimi kudi machine kra si obo atwa. Na nya de a obetimi akase wo kọ. You see, these are problems I work manache any other two. And take it one day near solving nyina. See ya kase ye ma forestry for etuo so mo fanko forest wa. We even need to prepare them. Yes, see how to handle the guns. Mpo answer wo mako. And na etuo crowd be show be nsan. As so show nipa ne temperament said ye tie. Said you nipa no kra no tie. So betimi akutetuo. Onipa we no ni suban te san udi tuo ko hye ne nsan. Won ko boni petuo enku wo mo basa all in the names of akutetuo nti. I remember branch bia no one so ye adwuma of forestry or my constituency. No the betu menim say or forestry want to me to a true man. I mean, and
just like that, training bent to your brain. What do you
say? You know, what they call it? Man, what they acquire there? What they call Amuana? Some people near the You see the kind of mind that be mukita. So, and your straight jacket said to you, my near family and buy. There be what is the collaborative effort? Security agencies are yet training to set the police, the military. A bit me are collaborating with them. See, I'm finding operations because so we need a bit more crabby me. I collaborative, operation. Now a beya ukuta weapon they are guiding one. These are the things I have said. Say you bet me I'm a soldier for it me actually camp. Our forest reserves in Mubimpo. It will help. You see, the presence of a military person is more than one military person. The presence is more than 10,000 of civilians. What you say? It I think say you betimi anya sa, you know, betimi achichiri camps, forest reserves, you know, just to guard the forest reserves in collaboration with these forestry guards now. I think say a bebo. And these are some of the things we're doing in order to protect the forest reserves. Oh, but can't they be say? Obi anka say mama obi nto agudie wa Ghana ha. Ayen hihye ene agudie no akwa ye fa so tuo no. Ano na ye problem o me aba. Ba ko na ye friend aluvia no. Ano no. Wo bubu asase nani etutu nnua bubu kwaye no apra asase nani kakra. Ne wanya ho aprapra immediate mboba na e wasase nani no. Eno na gold no wo mu. Enti no wo prapra no asesa no ahoro no wanya gold no. Eno no abesai asase ni nyina abebubu kwaye ni nyina egu fom. Memfu aso se yenya saade no. Eno no ebi na konta mining fo no ye no enti a wo beko no na forest no wani abubu ani nyina na adoma ko ba fi hu. What's your call forest? No, call forest. No, conclude because adoma ko ba fi call forest. No,
yeah, na him dia mo de cheno.
Ai adoma ko ba fi call forest.
There be no
man kasa no mi edi.
Obi am fire nche.
Who kasa no mi edi.
Akunta man dey.
To bomodi na ye di. Right.
In fact, MP
see, there are two things. There is difference between communication experts. There are difference between listening and hearing.
Me to asie, but who you mistake?
You will try to listen. You will try to listen. Anya krano.
Ya kunta free way.
Anya krano. You are masters for baku your communication. Inti pacho.
Na books yes.
Inti pacho. Inti pacho.
Na working come qualifications well. No crowd there but they make catch on. If you want us to dive into that area,
so listen.
When you are a person of no quantity.
So listen.
But akunta dey free ho. Me to asie mentiase na mentiase ma boni. So ye Christo ni bonsam kasa.
Eti pacho tie me.
Yo mate. Bonsam kasa. Yesu be.
Oh, asem be wani Yesu.
That be one ya kunta man.
Pacho tie me.
On the more serious that be 100 times I boy. Ya kunta free.
Honorable one.
Will you listen?
Me pacho.
Will you listen?
Must I listen?
You are writing, so you are not listening
to something that is.
You are only hearing.
Must I listen to
you are not listening.
That is not.
If you had listened, you wouldn't say what you're saying.
Honorable Bondi, Kasa.
Repeat it.
Ghana for French. So by no to the beer. The American say. So what should dia? Aluvia mine in a year no. Ayadia, as I see in your to susa. Ni etwem eno na maye bubu kwaye no gu form to say de when you say kwaye ni bi wo ho a wo be ko ne see kwaye we your friend no akufo ado forest we your friend say e bi kra ne na nipa no onim ho adwene mpo bia o na so se nipa ne bi pese odi hu hye obi mu no otimi nya ho nkosa ya ade enti no kwaye ne sa look see etimi jaye no na ye jai dia ye tuni nsuo mu river bodies ne mu a ubakọ river pra no mu no ma bobo ade bi a platform bi ye friend no dredging platform bi ni ye de champagne machine na abo ho ne de sin nsuo no mu na botutututu na dredging nsuo no ade si yetimi ayi wo nyina free nsuo no so na woni e ebubu forest no ku form ye yi wo mu free ho a ba ku bi a friend lofts long shafts the anede ya aboba na hyefo mo ho na wonipa no kotu aboba na abayam ene ne ntan sayin nsuo emubu forest ngu ene se betimi agyae eno no ye a obi nka se menkoto agudie obi nka se menkoje nkrata na wonkoto agudie se sia ne ye reclamation bebre amra na wo matutu agu woni ye kata bebre so ani ye duedua nnua biom se de ebeya ye benya ye forest ne back wo bia wo mpese ye beye saa na obeka se woni aye bia twemu asai nneoma ne woni gina court me ne mo oni emfa nkasa no na wo bo man ya na ase na wo ye dan awo ebra so a esese ye bo mpa ye se nyankopon mo aye no ne ye ni anso ye boa ye ho ebra so a ɛsɛ sɛ yɛbɔ mpa yɛ sɛ nyankopɔn mmoa yɛn no ne yɛn nyinaa nso yɛboa yɛn ho ne yɛhunu sɛ deɛ ɛnyɛ no ɛnyɛ deɛ ɛyɛ no ɛyɛ nye dede ne kasa wobɛba bɛka na bɛsɛe bibi anaa bɛma bibi ayɛyɛ hwɛ me nua kasa yi ɔma yɛ very good education what you say I have studied energy economy okay meaning the all kind a very fantastic you see the investment is not a joke investment into nuclear and yeah dear dafum okay and again no the study and then the objective into investment into that sectors no you need partners that are really vested into it the perception wouldn't go to kind of influence international negativity. Yeah. What you say? Ebina, when you say Iran ni US in Tokyo, all of them is all about nuclear.
Yeah.
Into the investment and then the preparedness near the you have to do it in a way and call international attention be against you and all that. These are really serious issues. Number two, the investment into nuclear is strategically a process. Will be go through in order to, because it's very, very expensive initial capital. Yeah. I agree, sir, going for when it is established, a sustainable in terms of pricing and so forth and so on, and its reliability, excellent. I agree. I know it. Yeah. What you say? Look,
Egyptians is about $30 billion.
Yeah. You understand?
So, 12 billion euros.
Absolutely. It's not a joke. So I agree with you. But let us understand, sir, it is not just go and get it done. It's a very serious program. You see, many say there may the solar light be a common constituency. About 200 to 250 a year SCC. What we want to do is we want to empower the streets with solar lights, well-designed ones. A bit for the entire constituency, and other MPs are also doing it. Said Yebema streets,
It's what shrine.
Na solar
light or no light.
You understand? These are renewable energy. What do you say? Fango na year to know and gas they are all not renewable. A best into the transition from the non-renewable into a renewable energy that His Excellency Mahama Kumaso and into a say a most of domestic dependency on energy will be more of the renewable one, the winds, the sand. Harvesting near solar, near timianya renewable energy. A bit me share and no, there will be a reduced dependency on the non-renewable ones. And then when you say methane, methane is another serious issue. I take it international attention. I had done presentation on that at IPU, last year in Geneva, about it. Because you see, it's one area we are looking. If you want to look at it, because today, even on Zole, it is not even the issue again. You see, there are so many things we're doing, but it won't take one day. It will take a process.
Okay.
Building a nation is not an event. It's a process. And the process must be guarded with good intent. It is not about looting and destroying the fabrics of this economy. And I will be banu obeying here. No one ya 1 year baba betina TV so I can't poto. Everybody near bompa so
okay.
Ya nesano. As I say, yes, ye boy ye home, na si ye. Na see your crown, so ye, Minia.
Okay, what can they say? Air Prince came up for a day assembly about the power problem can be solved if the government allow a duty-free on solar panel importation in Ghana. Many individuals or household will use solar, hence reducing the burden on ECG. If 15% of citizens use solar-powered system, the government may solve part of ECG problem. The government can invest in building a solar panel factory to reduce more solar panels. Notwithstanding, it can also solve little bit of unemployment in the country. No amount of money invested in ECG and other etc. will solve our energy problem. And we say Prince K Mafo Nedia Wode Abanono Nasco they say hopefully energy minister must resign before our light go out every time and day or reshuffle honorable John Jinapo energy minister Samum Nana Wadrin Yawana or King to no so Nedia Wode Abanono so and my you boating for the lack of knowledge my people perish. The greatest enemy of Ghana's progress is okay. So means being kind of say do no message in one my prioritize citizens' well-being. Apostle Nyamiche just leaders. We any asama day so enra kwesi na a Pentecost or more chairman of the Church of Pentecost, Apostle Eric Kwabena Nyamiche. Wadi to Jabrana, a chief of staff, the 60th birthday Thanksgiving, no, and our opinion, can watch him say, Adia o my Ghana, ye lucky pan, righteousness and justice. Na ye sorry, I say a practice, say, and as he claim to be righteous, the practice no, a fake righteousness. Na dia, and we hear pa ye nipa, what's a one ma wooding, a dear, and we hear person say, a din to me, Indian so. Ewo so ne papa ne bonimo na woni ma wo ye no na timi emma ye kasa adipa smesi ni din de efata na say din we ade a wabɔ ho ban na ye ka ye kyeremu ese se wudin no so betimi abɔ ho ban mo ye ni papa de a and also require a sacrifice, discipline, fear of God, humility, truthfulness and diligence ewo woni ma wo be ye nyina enso emu enti okwa twakosoa abo eye anasa kache honorable Julius Debra se onkosoa na se de omanfo bi sika o pepe wo bro ho ase wuti se no onkosoa nye na sa pepe no na eye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enso ekasa ye ka se aba wo share honorable Julius Debra no na oye Eastern Regional Chairman na sabe no so na me yi no as running mate na said na ho fama obrene ho se ye djuma openipa otinenim ofre ope obi asemtie no enye no wanwa se wetimi afro lada na abepem sabe no ntonkoso a enye said osi etie na saso mpemfo bebre ekopie mu ewo dwumedi na senti asemo a eye chairman of the Church of Pentecost Apostle Eric Kwabena Nyamiche no prioritize citizens well-being. Odi atudwa no ye niema efa ye ho eboye ho bra no eno and the leaders e mo mani nkoso no mo prioritize mama sha sin feel fire ho no we dey so 5 minutes
I don't mpo asempetia
ntu we bo beka ma na mboro
apostle dey na oprichi
osa apostle Nyamiche
nyen isi free zones ko di na tem no. Oh, we will keep quiet and listen. You are allergic to sound a judgment. TM, what's it mean, TM? Matthew, and to also TM, listen. You see, problem among your four back when you say, let me quote something here. The scholar, my colleague scholar, listen. Political leadership is not a private estate to be owned, inherited, or guarded like a treasure chest. It is a sacred trust. A momentary calling to serve something greater than the self. The true political leader is not a proprietor, but a steward, accountable to both the past that built the platform and the future that will get the outcome. To confuse political leadership with ownership is to turn power into possession. If you don't know, I despite the paradox in the sense, it may buy me to me or ye be at best, if you are chopper. Near do my ye chiama, near betna. No be a two for set here futu no catchers and no be better no can say bia. It's an apology, but with better. Look, Enra, Yera Apostle Nyamiche, o preachy yena yiti. Banaye Aquanya, Esenka Honmono, and Kayera Mama. Any chief or staff or nona a run appointment no one who should be no. Come back to me, I can do.
Nasa or the chief of staff a patch.
Oh.
in a sort of emotional way. Papa you patch
oh, so when now the we free anchor. We free kwadi adu aside.
I think say you
oh, na sabon samsu.
So patch.
Da bi nyabotre.
Patch am papa
da bi say abada ho a kraman ye ne je so. Enti agura no de no mo ye de a kire no. O mani je ho and John Mahama His Excellency has developed pension. Wanaba baby. Wanaba ye de be hu onsu. Wanaba e de be hu onsu. What you say? Amanyofo ti say minimi nwe ye tie say no. Nia eku yen me krata we say. One day I'm expecting my brother with his books. 27. Arrogance unveiled, humility. Arrogance unveiled, and then humility revealed. Lessons from history, psychology, and life, and life. Obahima, adia ekum nipa owiase eyenyatwom. Any arrogance a hand time. Arrogance e wo ho a yare a wunhunu oni beso na yekese. Na asase bi ni sen hwa ho fa nyame de ama wo. Se wo amfa ho brase anka ho a you suffer from arrogance of beauty. About 50 of them. Aya samanyofo to me e de ama mi nuen temporary. I'll call something here. Transient. Ya de ma ya na wura fi se Ghana ya ton the amount. Etu kasa che ni pakra mi ne ho. Enti ya no ye arrogance of power, arrogance of entitlement. Enti sa dia nyansa eni ahobrase wotumi ye de be ma obia e tu som nipa ne so nyame ani. But when these two are off, ye kasam kra kire wa, you find a way to rubbish it. The run here yen oba o. So ye be ma ke be ka bia kire no ma de, I respect my wife. I respect my mother. Likewise my sisters. Enti but no, yeah, an air time. By now, NDC party should have come out. A true baby, a mini Akuma Baku, Cassette for Baku. Quickly, General Secretary came out. Obin Mobiche, especially some record that mode bar from AFRC, PNDC, NDC. Monia software in your hands, how deep was Saranum, Brother Mwakonom, Pamabakenom, any other. Kababia be drawing dear. You should draw a distinction. Kababia could drain your daddy. Na sabi ko jo ye man warning ade free say okotra baby no ani minuanom e bi amokomo dwene ho
na the way a chief of staff ababe patch wo ye ne say si
a chopa no entimi say
yes panyi je
say de me yes obi numa obi kire obetra no pay no he justifying say opani no ye na free is it ECG
no Gridco
yama na tranche in the same
and
way
was ye na dio yes one investigation
what tranche kra be sanka bufuo but no dan chen ya ye beto aba no ye nyanyame mu akuku damfuo bi o mo so this a man after our own heart the nyameka che David no they should have also come out to condemn. In any case,
Presby
that be so one more cancer for the president so
okay.
But the American say Obahima papa no boni ben wo ye me can no create madam tamfo ana me can no create madam tamfo enyema ekoso e wo galamsey any senior ECTS say no and now they wiambokra ya ahwe edifo asofo nkramofo wo mpa na o say sorry ni ya digina mu say yanhwe emanyame abode o kai John 3:16 na wan kase ni se onyankopon edo nipani o se so odo wiase ni including animals and vegetation yet now the so called Christians yet now na say ni nyanyame nipa enye se tab we nkwa no yo MPP tab okoy o ti si di natem we listen na se yempo ya boy papa yehu a ne mo amudi natem. In any case, as my book you Modoba Kevin Taylor. Some more young buy, which me buy, and a number of one or can send to me can be then and I said to can be champion and come of 1 penny for as so for and I was in Yachum soon. And depends on cat, Joe, so only come a dear Brian wash ye. One tree your bedroom baby, who you catch them on one tree your behow. Say number 3 said, yeah, oh dear Kufu, dear Macuba from Watem, and Ra. Said you Deborah, meaning he's a brother, and he was my junior at Legon.
To chop another buy and
oh, Yabutre, at the end of ye, Modoba, my friend, no hatchet man, or this and who can send me a dead, and no, I saw Babon things the jealousy, Meno Yagani. ɛni ti asɛm no sɛ na esi kuro but yɛn mpa ɛbɔ ni sɛ nyame adiifoɔ ɛbɛsɔ na wo pasɔre bi akɔndɛm a ɛnyɛ pentecost o sɛ wo nim biribi a ɛyɛ a Kevin Taylor mo dɔba se pentecost agu me a 7-day Adventist but I revere them me books ahodoɔ Professor Poko nyina no me de bɛyɛ me de ba sɛ de wo nim bie no bɛkan bie arrogance ebi no hwɛ mo nkrata na ebi nie baako nie promises without performance they promise plenty delivery missing progress absent dem de bɛyɛ mu kuro mu no ya ba
yo mat
eti me bie no o
when you
me ba dem what eti me bie no
5 minutes
ma o ha me pa o Pentecost asofo no
1 minute
so what te say SD asofo te say Anglican te say Baptist ni ade no so you are so many free wa they are distinguished established intellectuals professors koka so am na koke na ba ka say Pentecost egu o be da ka say Presby egu SD Methodist Anglican o tabela so o be da ka say egu enti misre we mi kan o mo dia ba ye beka na ebo mu otu obi fo ayen so nhwe bi say MPP enkofa sa sabone tantan no because nyame adifo no say you can holistic development of a country about 8 components. Religion is one of them. You cannot neglect religion. Until you won't name about to osmas here no nanem kwa sha nti maame no nyame fa ne ba ne nche no but wo franka bibi nche no ansa
okay Mati
na me nche bi kwa manche am nche
bi ndru da bi wo betia we over aka sima be yi ne asori wo time ni nyina na de ka be so chia wo ka chia we ni mienu bi ene na aka we
mame and chema say me a Pentecost elder.
Oh.
In fact, program no course no. Chairman kasa tunsa a true letter they invite me.
Okay.
And say no more program na say.
Oh, invite us a bra sorry no.
Program na say o kasa.
Ah, can win. Oh, okay.
No more program na say. Ewo Yesu Krom.
But you didn't say anything bad.
Metie ni yie. I think say a chow pa ba a pachow me anso me gina fidie su yi chema me pa wa chow
bunkotodwe
se dia ye nua ba na aka no me da simple se wo dia che na obi a wonim Dr. Nyamiche Eric no oyo obi a dia oka no saa na ote ne kasa nso ene ne suban ese na wanya akasa odi ache no ene obetimi ne sister ba na tenampo adidi efirise na kumam ye po obi a osum nyame yie no ye nyame nipa miensa krom ha woyi chama to nchen a enye yie nti chama ye da ase wana betimi akasa fo wafutuo konchen da bi aye nokre asema okan ne se yensuo galamsey asai no eminti esubo kra no
ntimi mbo
yentimi mbo asu
ewo tinim tuma crazy
afentie me senka ye na nka chema ka se MPP abreso no na yetumi bo asu wonsuo num na emom John Mahama ba ye yentimi mbo asu a enu betimi akase oye political statement what you say one kan sa ne kasa o kan ye no aye normal moral appeal yenyina ye de ma wani etu galamsey no se menuanom esubompo ho aye din o enne wo kwagina nsuma abosumpu a ho aden firi se galamsey yenyina yesu ho no ase yensio me feel se safutuo no aye one of the ways of attacking our moral sense when you say look Church of Pentecost equita 13.5% of the Ghanaian population. And that is a huge number in politics. A very huge number in politics. 13.5%. When nipa will control sa crowd no. Yo yenya me nipa krojen. Wakasa as so di kwa
any diema no.
Oh hwe Apostle Paul. Ni kasa waka na bi kra obetimi awo nipa ni so be kasa wo bwasafo na adapa na so tena ho din na wo dwene ho a wo sa Apostle Paul aye nyansa no woka achira oman no achira na sorefo no ene nti no ebia na wo no wadwene aya wo se but udwene ho so hwe ni pedodo a Pentecost ewo oman mu na sa ni padodo no ebi kura bebre nya se ebi mpo bebre kura nso ye galamse ni bi nti sa kasa na waka no ebetimi mpo akọ show madwene mu aka se enukura o nyame asori a ye pensu abo onipa su na wetimi anya fa hodie no ene mema dia me yentimi nya nsu mfa mo nipa ni su o ebetimi mpo attack ni nipa na dwene
just a create artificial one rubber
ama nipa no a ono no ye Pentecost ni o ebia no ye galamsey ni bi nti saa kasa na apostle aka no chairman aka no ebetimi mpo sakra saa nipa no
na dwen
what you say
meba nti saa on say yes asembi safo bi asembi pono eba ne say ya mo amanyofo no so no ade na mo be ka kire mo chidifo for instance ebi wa mutimi ba ha obi betimi aka asem na me na as host me sister say asema wo kan yedi entwe ye twesan ye betimi aka mo mfi eba sa mo se mo chidifo no makogu social media no so ye beti watam sa because wo shama edin na say mo so mo ka kire mo chidifo
our communication platform any national platform of NDC sanka wo bi wo so a nka obi hu dia ekoso
fami to sira me
obia ni ho
honi e no mo de wato so
odi nka te bebre agu enum na ba ko asaye
no wendi
oni pe bie ni ho a wafo aso se de ye sister kan ye no eye obi ni ho a wafo aso sa obi mpo a wo pese osina pastor kan san mo fa no so nto so ni ye ntie no nipa bie ni wa NDC mu a wafo aso se sofu peni a oti se yie ne kasa ne ye a ti se yie no obi nkasa ntia no NDC ne bie ni wa wafo aso mi wa he mi mfo aso na nti no sofu we de ye do ase se waje e chewo pa na tum o kire bi ye behwe ye no kasa yi afi mumi enyine hu se onipa bia ho ofum your sister onu ampo aba be pache wo
ba dengi chopa
onu ankasa aba be pache
chopa na
eni
yes stick to chief of staff chopa
yina ye ho omfum wo ye denya otakrama ne wo sikra no to de bi wo didia no ware otakrama wo si eje wo si eje eni ye da sofo asese a chopa no waji atom I think say me hwe me bra Julius a opa achewo no in fact meti hodin na me onipa obra ne ho asese hey Julius is the chief executive officer of Ghana.
It's such a memorable
that is the kind of human being he is. Now na me Saturday no your call party me me yere na call ye your call ye no me see chief of staff who me dey onu asori free na konyo be ye matu me kasa papa ne bre ne ho ase ama me hu be and nti se woni ne sniper say nantia wo ye dan ya
obako
wo so be bre ho ase
obako
ewurade ne ye boafo ewurade ne ye boafo
okay matum
and nti sofo ye do ase why afi chief of staff so your leadership by example ne we show no onipa o ye tintiniti ahantan a obi ye boni kro otimi ko gina koma se obi on two galamsey akonta man ne nya hwe no ye bi no no se say no dia dia ko ka se o de Ghana mo bi se ko Ibrahim no so ba come on no o tira se 14 na mo ye bo tie ye no ntra tie se no
amechire
me ba o
na se do ma ba yo
ba won tie me
ko ma sam do
me ni aba we di ma no si fo me ni aba no si fo so you like it sir empo ayaba 20 ne yes sir pachewo a sir empo ayanumpo a twi kasa na make no sir ayanumpo even if that is it yes ye banya asomdwe ade atena o man since ye banya attentinity ahantan a wo ya ade na wo ka
okay
wontie mpachew
okay ora kwani eye ono bondi ora kwani so fa bi so your time aso
but that's me ba media me ye basri ni presby ni mapa na eba nyame sem ne bible mu nsem a me fa ni agro if ye nam ho nyina bibi na so emu ade yeko ade yeba enti bible no always say there's pride before a fall ma ho so a
nyame bro
ho ase na obro ho ase so a nyame ema so enti me no media I have a different perception but the kind is say me di kan ma chief of staff happy birthday belated. I think he's a very humble person irrespective of the political divide ni baby I think so will be a or share say nioma beko peri but me imagine mu say osofo no asem no kan ade a yesi di otwa kwan no num se na chiachia enti ye kɔ na se ye tenetene ye saa na eboa ye nyina te se me wa se edu tambia uba me fia otum se me ya ade bia me am fi se de me ye but me ye beka chem se de o ye moa bakwa besa abesi so saa de osofo kan ese fa na sopam ne bre ho ase na ye hu se nye de bibia na politics enema bi wo ho a ese ye taking the context as from yanya bible a church said ye yes ye ma stronger person so ye bibi no anye die na bold na agitum na atimi pachowa if say eno ebebua nyina enti media the American say ye nyina ye mre ho ase na ye make sure say ye koye nim no penifo ka asem a na obi ka asem na ne nya adwen a ha ye betimi a handle ade no ye nyina ye nsua ebebua yen if you say ya nyesa na se ye ma ekoso a eno ane eba ye gidi na ama enioma ai basa no nti ye koye nim no ukọ mia mikrom achimkeda Pentecost church wo ho ho ne program nyina even though me basri ni and so sa ukọ software ho na akoka chense papa ye pese e BBC a then your be handle no ya hwe ni ye na minu kan 13.5% of the general. It's a lot.
That is a big number in
politics.
About 20 na make it.
And he said, when you that's one take it serious enough officer o de ye kana still o be ba through me face e mo bia